Irina, you get out of the hospital today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Again, congratulations on giving birth. How are you feeling?
I don't feel like I've completely recovered yet, but I'm gradually getting better.
I see. I'll get your bed ready before I come pick you up, so you can rest as soon as you get home.
Thanks. You're gonna pick me up at around 10, right?
Yep, that's the plan.
Did you attach the baby seat to the car?
Yes, of course. She's our beautiful daughter. We need to make sure she's safe.
Alright, I'll go to sleep then. Tomorrow at 10, right?
Yep, good night. Irina? You haven't talked to me even once since you came home a week ago. Is texting you no good either? It's a bit strange texting you while in the same house, but we have a child now, and you understand that we can't be wasting time on some sort of fight, right? I'll listen if there's anything you don't like about what I'm doing, and I'll try to improve. If saying it to me in person is difficult, then you can just tell me everything by text. Reply when you feel like it. I think your mother is about to arrive. I'll be in my room doing work. I made breakfast and lunch for the three of us and put it in the fridge, so just put it in the microwave when you want to eat. Just knock on my door or give me a letter if there's something you need, okay? Good evening, brother-in-law. Oh, hi Arnold. Long time no see. Sorry for not being able to visit you too much. Is now a good time? Yep, I just finished work. I see. I'm glad you have time. You work from home, so I don't know what time is a good time for you. I guess. Sometimes I'm still working late in the night. If you just send me a text, I'll make sure to reply when I have time. Alright, thanks. That reminds me. I heard about your achievements from my friend who works at your company. Your ideas were adopted by the company 2 years in a row, right? It's incredible. Oh, thank you, Kareem. Well, but that's enough about me. Something the matter? It's about my sister. You mean Irina? Has she been acting a bit strange ever since she gave birth? Yeah, now that you mention it, she has. I knew it. To tell you the truth, I don't know what to do with her. How was she behaving? I know that I already mentioned it, but I'm not sure if I should tell this to you, her brother. I don't mind, please tell me. I also have something very important to tell you. Would you like to meet right now? I heard my mother came in the afternoon and is now taking care of Irene and her baby. It's alright if you go out for a bit, no? I guess, alright. Let's meet. Good morning, Kareem. Sorry for being so sudden last night. No. Thank you for going out of your way to help me. But especially what I said about your daughter, Anna. It's still an uncertainty, yes, but you must have been very surprised. Yes. I truly am sorry. No, don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. In fact, I thank you for telling me something that must have been difficult for you to say. Thanks to you, I can finally understand why Irina's acting the way she is. I consider what you told me valuable information as to what to do from now on. Thank you for saying that. It lightens the burden on my heart, even if slightly. If there's anything I can help you with, then don't hesitate to tell me. Yep. Thanks. It's been 1 month since you started ignoring me, huh? Even your mother is completely ignoring me now. But you still make me do all of the household chores. Ridiculous. Well, it looks like you're taking care of Anna, so I'm glad about that, I guess. Well, that reminds me. I know that you're reading these texts but not replying, as usual, but there's something I need to tell you. I found a new job, so I'm going to have to leave the house for a while, which means that you two will have to do the household chores. I feel a bit guilty for having to leave you on your own after giving birth. Before I knew it, your mother has been staying over and basically just lives here now, so you should be fine, right? Well, that's it. Take care of Anna, alright? Bye. Good morning, Arnold. The results came, so I decided to tell you about it. Good morning, Kareem. How are the results? It's just as you told me, which means that this uncertainty has now become a certainty. I see. Then are you... Yep, I'm going to start tomorrow. Both Irene and her mother are basically always at home, so I'll need to do it discreetly over the 2 weeks, though. I'll help as much as I can. It's not strange I come visit saying that I want to meet my nephew Anna, right? Thanks, I appreciate it. I wonder whether they'll ignore you as well, though.
Kareem? I thought that no one was doing the household chores, but then I noticed all your stuff was gone.
Oh, hi. It's been 1.5 months, right? You just completely ignored me for so long.
Who cares about that now? Why is all your stuff gone? Even your shoes. Everything is gone except the sandals you left at the front door.
Oh, yeah, those sandals are there to camouflage me taking away all my shoes.
Huh? Camouflage?
It's the most noticeable part, so I made sure to take away my shoes at the very last moment. I'll leave those sandals there, so use them or throw them away or whatever.
I don't care about your sandals. What is the meaning of this? Why did you take away all your stuff?
I moved.
Why? Why did you just move without telling me anything?
The lawyer I hired is going to be contacting you soon, so kindly cooperate with him, all right?
Your lawyer? What did you hire a lawyer for? Do you plan on divorcing me or something?
I'm not going to block you on my phone for the time being, but in general, talk to my lawyer from now on, okay?
Why? Why are you doing this? At least tell me.
Well then, goodbye.
What? Kareem, what in the hell is going on? What are you gonna do about our baby? You have a duty to provide for me and your daughter. Don't you realize that you're a husband as well as a father? Kareem!
Sister.
Oh, Arnold. Hey, you've been getting along with Kareem recently, right? Kareem suddenly left the house. Do you know something about this? I asked him why all his stuff was gone, and he said he had moved. Apparently, he's even hired a lawyer for some reason.
So, are you going to tell me that you have no clue as to why he might have done this?
What?
Even Mom isn't on it, right?
I didn't do anything.
You acted like he didn't exist for 1.5 months, but when he actually disappears, you start panicking. I don't know. It just seemed like you were underestimating us too much, or maybe you're actually that bad at acting.
What are you talking about?
Anna isn't Kareem's daughter, right?
What?
It was made certain after a DNA test. There's another man, right? Which means that you cheated on Kareem.
Hang on, Arnold. What are you...
This other man is an older colleague of mine who works at the same company as me. I asked him, and apparently he was your ex-boyfriend. Not only that, but he's married.
How do you know that much?
We were having a drink party with everyone at the department one day. After I told him that I didn't have a girlfriend, he started bragging about how he's so popular with the ladies. He was drunk and accidentally told me that he was cheating. He explained in great detail that there's a high probability the baby his mistress recently gave birth to was his child. He talked about how her husband made a lot of money, and so they're going to use him as a personal ATM and even make him take care of their child, while they just enjoy. He showed me pictures and videos of you in bed saying, "This is my girlfriend."
No way. Don't tell me.
Yup, to think that the woman naked in bed with this man was my sister.
What the hell is that man doing?
It seems he hasn't noticed that I'm his girlfriend's brother, though. I used that to my advantage and got him to give me a lot of information, which I then told to Kareem.
What? So that means that it's your fault Kareem found out?
Yup. I'm the kind of person who can't just pretend something like this didn't happen.
Arnold, what the hell are you doing? You betrayed your own sister.
Sorry, but even if you are my sister, I just can't forgive people like you. Honestly, you disgust me, Arena. It seems that Mom knows all about it and is siding with you, but I'm going to side with Kareem.
What are you doing? All I did was for nothing now.
Well then, I'm going to be cutting ties with you and Mom, so...
What?
That's why I quit my job. It's already been decided that I'm going to work for another company based far away. So I moved at the same time as Kareem.
Hold on. If you're gone, then who's going to provide for me and Mom? Dad can't provide for us with just his pension money.
Why don't you ask this other man to help you?
Huh?
Apparently his wife found out, so he's getting divorced.
Her wife found out as well? Let me guess, you told her?
Like I said, I'm the kind of person that can't just stand by while something like this is happening. It's probably going to be a hassle since his wife is going to make him pay an alimony, but it's better if he's with you than if he wasn't, right? Wait, now that I think about it, I don't think that's true. Apparently, the company found out that he wasn't doing work and instead going to hotels with you, and even used the company car for your dates. So he was fired.
What? Arnold, you come home right now. Either that or tell me where Kareem is.
I'm not gonna do either what you said. Bye. Don't try to find me.
Kareem, you've made a misunderstanding. This is all part of Arnold's scheme to break us up. I didn't do anything wrong, so please come back. Say something, please. Kareem, don't just ignore me.
After that, I was able to divorce Irina using evidence that she had cheated on me and made both her and this other man pay me an alimony up front. As for why Irina was ignoring me, apparently she had been pretending all along so that I would give her money. But now that we had children, she thought I wouldn't be able to divorce her anymore and so started ignoring me just because she wanted to. That being said though, ignoring me completely feels a lot more tiresome than maybe just giving me some short reply, and this was her way of getting revenge for making her pretend like she liked me up until then. She didn't expect for me to find out through her brother, it seems, which is a bit stupid to be honest, since she must have known where her brother worked, and probably also knew where this other man worked as well. Also, her father divorced her mother after finding out what she had done through Arnold. My father-in-law is not a very strong-willed person, but even he couldn't forgive what his wife had done by siding with Irina. He took care of what to do with Anna after that, and it was decided that she would be adopted by relatives on Irina's side of the family. Irina and her mother went to the man that she was cheating with, but of course, putting three degenerates with no money together just makes things worse. And it seems they still haven't decided which of them is going to work.
I found the results from your physical exam in the trash. What's going on? The results are far worse than they should be.
Don't go out of your way to take stuff out of the trash! That's unhygienic!
Why are you trying to hide something like this from me? Is that why you threw it away? So that I wouldn't see it? That's such a childish thing to do.
I knew you'd be like this if you saw it, so I figured it'd be better for everyone if I just threw it away. You did this last time too. You just nag and nag and nag.
I'm just worried about your health. You need to watch your diet. But forget that. Why has it gotten so much worse? There are way more areas for you to worry about than ever before. You should stop drinking alcohol for a while, or at least take it down a notch. And you have to stop eating so much salty food.
No way, give me a break. Alcohol is my single pleasure in this life.
But if you drink as much as you do every day, of course your results will end up like this. You're not as young as you used to be, you know? You really need to reevaluate some of your habits. Not just drink, this goes for food too. The food you eat is too heavy.
That's why I tell you not to make any light food. I can't stand it! It's not my fault I have a preference for the things I like. Yet you still try to feed me straight greens. I'm not a rabbit. Seeing all those vegetables piled up on my plate with no meat really ruins my mood.
You need to eat greens to get enough vitamins. It says here that you're deficient in a lot of them. Same with water. You need to keep hydrated. Stop drinking beer as a replacement for water. Once your body fails, you end up in the hospital. It'll already be too late. You need to make changes now.
My liver is strong. I can deal with all the alcohol I drink just fine. I'm fine as I am right now.
How can you say that so confidently? There's no such thing as someone who is unaffected by alcohol. Why would you think that you'd be any different?
My whole family is strong when it comes to alcohol. It's in our genes. There are a lot of heavy drinkers in the family, but they all live long lives.
You can't use them to brush off your test results. I'm just saying to think a little more about your habits.
The results are just a coincidence. I must have been having a bad day when I took those tests.
You overestimate how much your body can really take of how you live. You need to look after it a bit more. Especially your liver. It's a strong organ, but it can get bad suddenly, and by that point, it's usually too late.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. We're talking about my body here. I know about it better than anyone.
I don't really think you do, though. In any case, you need to lay off the booze. At least to the point where it doesn't come on test results anymore.
That's going too far.
I'm also going to take full control of what you eat from now on. No complaints. Remember, I'm not telling you to give up drinking completely. Just give it a little break until the results get better.
If I can't drink, then there's no reason to even keep living.
Then find another one. It wouldn't be bad for you to do some exercise every once in a while, too. Hey, how are you feeling right now? Did you get to work okay?
I feel more or less normal. Why are you asking that?
Well, recently, you don't look too great. You look more pale than usual. You haven't been eating as much as you usually do either. And this morning you look like you were moving really sluggishly.
That's just from the heat. You know how it gets in the summer.
No, this seems different. Last night you had to get up and go to the toilet over and over too. You must have gone at least 5 times. That's not like you at all, and has nothing to do with the heat.
I'm just getting older and need to go more often than before.
You don't have an upset stomach or anything?
Nope, just needed to pee, that's all. There's nothing wrong with my stomach.
Even so, that many times is a but too many to be normal. I have the feeling that your hands and feet have been kind of swollen too. And haven't you been trembling a little? You should go to the doctor for a quick checkup just in case.
I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with me. Just give it up. You worry too much about these things.
Of course I'm worried here. I've been trying to make sure that you watch your diet and stop drinking as much as you did, so I expected your health to be improving. But if anything, it seems to be getting worse and worse. You haven't been going out eating and drinking behind my back, have you?
Of course not.
Then I'm really worried about you. Just make sure you go for a checkup. It'll be too late if it gets any worse.
Right, I got it.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking at all? You haven't been drinking out with friends? You're away from home so often these days, too.
I said I haven't been drinking, okay? Man, you really are a nag. You've completely spoiled my mood. I'm not gonna come home tonight. I'll stay at a hotel.
What? You're going to get that angry about me worrying about you?
Just won't give this up. It's annoying.
It's just that I care about you. You've been drinking less than you have for a long time, so why is your health getting worse? It should be the opposite. Even the whites of your eyes are turning yellow. It looks like jaundice.
It's because you keep yelling in my ear about things like this and I'm getting worse from stress. Just give it a rest. Just shut up about this already.
Emily, is it true that David has been hospitalized?
Unfortunately, yes. It looks like he has cirrhosis. The doctors haven't confirmed it, though. They're running a bunch of tests now. At the very least, we do know that he has something wrong with his liver.
I can't believe it! Weren't there any signs or symptoms?
Actually, he happened to get food poisoning the other night, so we went to the hospital for that. While they were treating him for the food poisoning, the doctors just happened to notice that something else was wrong, probably with the liver. It wasn't the actual reason we went to the hospital at all.
Really? They do say that there are almost no symptoms for liver issues until it's too late. At least they noticed it in time. In a way, it's a good thing he got food poisoning.
I'm afraid in time isn't really the case.
What? Is he in a serious condition?
They told me that had it been even a little later, he most likely would have died. It seems like his liver really is a bad state. We needed to have realized sooner.
How could my son's liver be so completely ruined? You're his wife! What kind of lifestyle have you been having him lead? I heard something from him directly too now that I think about it. He kept telling me that the food you make is inedible. What have you been feeding him?
He said that?
Looking after your husband is a wife's duty. What kind of weird food were you making him eat?
I don't know what he's been eating recently. He keeps staying at his lover's house. If you want to know about his diet, ask her. I did my best to make him change his habits and ensure that he had a healthy and balanced diet.
What do you mean, his lover?
Turns out he has been cheating with someone from one of the bars he often goes to. I guess he was always drinking lots with her. I forbid him from drinking at home, and changed his diet too.
Why didn't you let him drink at home anymore?
The results from his last health checkup were really bad, so I tried my best to help him live a healthier lifestyle. But he still ended up drinking the same amount with his lover, so I didn't do much good in the end, it seems. I planned and carefully cooked all of his meals too, but that was also just wasted effort.
Is he really having an affair? I don't want to believe that he's the kind of person who would cheat on his wife.
I ended up hiring a private investigator to tail him for a bit. It's true.
And you have solid proof of it?
I have videos, pictures, audio recordings, plus all of his credit card statements. There's more than enough proof.
With all of that, I guess there can be no denying it then.
I kept thinking that something strange was up. Even though he's supposedly not drinking anymore, his health seemed to be getting worse and worse. But when I asked him if he was maybe drinking somewhere out of the house, he'd get extremely angry and blow up at me. It seemed really obvious that he was hiding something.
So that's why you decided to hire the private investigator?
Yes, that's right. And as I thought, he was having an affair.
I can't believe it. That's horrible, you poor thing.
You said before that it's a wife's duty to look after her husband. I did everything I could no matter how much he complained about me. I know that he didn't like that I didn't let him drink, or that I wouldn't cook him heavy meals. But despite his grumblings, I ignored him and did what was best for his health.
So that's what he meant by not liking your food. Because you were making him healthy meals for his own sake.
But despite everything I did, he just lied and hid his own drinking, and here is the result. And are you going to blame me for this too? For not doing my duty as a wife?
No, of course not.
This is just a case of you get what you deserve, right?
Yes, it really is.
Hey, bring me something to eat over here. The food at the hospital is gross. I can't even force it down. Anything is fine, just hurry over. Some snacks would be good too.
What are you even thinking? You're in the hospital because of your liver. You can't eat anything apart from hospital food right now.
I don't care about that. How am I supposed to get better if I have no energy from not eating? Try to sneak some beer in for me while you're at it.
You're completely hopeless. There's absolutely no way you're allowed to have something alcoholic.
I'll be careful so that no one sees me drinking it. Lying here in the hospital all day is incredibly dull. If I can't at least drink a beer, there's no way I can put up with this.
I refuse to do that. I'm not bringing you anything.
It's fine, so just bring it. Just once in a while will be fine.
If you want it so badly, why don't you ask your lover to bring some for you?
My lover? What are you talking about?
I know you're having an affair with that woman from the bar. The one near the station that you go to often. I already had someone look into it, so there's no use lying.
What? You hired a private investigator?
That's besides the point. If you're always at the bar, that means you've been drinking there, right? And what about when you stay with her while telling me you're staying at a hotel?
Well, that,
And after I put so much time and effort into trying to help you be healthier, why did you just have to go and spit in my eye like that? And now look, you're in the hospital because of it. If you're in such a rush to go to the other side, just do what you please from now on.
Wait, hold on a second.
I don't care anymore. I want a divorce. The woman you've been sleeping with can look after you from now on.
What, are you kidding? You're just aiming for alimony, aren't you?
It's only naturally that I get something from you after I put in so much work and get repaid by being cheated on. And I'm not going to go easy on you just because you're sick now. I'm gonna squeeze as much out of you as I can.
Even if you say that, it's not like there's that much going for you to take. I'm gonna have to pay for all these medical bills now.
Well, why don't you ask your lover for some help? I don't care where the money comes from. But I mean to get it.
You can't be serious.
You're the one who has got to be joking, cheating like that. I believe in an eye for an eye. There's no way I'm letting you off with nothing.
If you were a better wife, I wouldn't have cheated in the first place. All you did was make tasteless food and nag me. This is your fault to begin with.
The food was for your own health. Do you think I wanted to eat that too? I'm not the one with health problems. All responsibility lies directly with you.
Shut up! Anyone else would have cheated on someone like you.
I can't even listen to this anymore. Who are you to talk down to me after cheating?
Don't embarrass your mom any further.
What, Mom?
That's right. I'm at your and Emily's house right now. I didn't want to believe that you were the kind of person who would cheat on his wife without seeing the proof with my own two eyes. But it's exactly as Emily has said.
Proof? How far did she go with that private investigator?
Everything that's happening to you, especially with your liver, is your fault. All I can say is that you got what you deserve. Even I can't stand up for you in this situation.
But you're my mom! You're supposed to be on my side!
I'd like to be, but I can't be now. The only thing I can do for you is apologize to Emily for what you've done and pray that the alimony won't completely ruin you. You do well to get on your knees and ask for forgiveness too.
Wait, Mom! Let me say something.
What is it?
I'm gonna divorce Emily and get married to my girlfriend. She'll be my new wife. I'll introduce you to her soon.
How can you even bring that up at a time like this?
I love her. I'm sure that I can be happy if I'm with her.
There's no way I could give you my blessing to do something like that.
Why not? Why are you so upset by this?
Not only was she the woman you've been having an affair with, she's also the reason you're lying in a hospital bed right now. And now you want to marry her? Stop with the idiocy. I'm disgusted by your actions.
I'm not even that sick. Everything is just being blown out of proportion. I'll rest up and be better than ever soon. Sure, my girlfriend and I are both heavy drinkers, so together we might have drank a little too much. But it's because she has such a bright personality. It's just so fun to drink with her.
Just drink a little too much? Get real. It's more than just a little. Your liver is ready.
What? What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. In any case, I will never allow you to marry that woman. You need to end things with her immediately.
What did you mean to say about my liver? Mom, are you there? Do you know something that I don't?
It's Emily again. Your mom is in the other room sitting down for a moment. I think the shock of the recent events is getting to her a little. Let her relax for a bit.
Tell me what she was gonna say about my health. Why is she reacting so strongly? Are you hiding something from me?
There is something I haven't told you yet, yes. The doctor spoke to me about the results of all your tests. It looks like your liver is in a really bad state. You have liver cirrhosis.
What does that mean?
It means that your liver can barely function as it's supposed to anymore. There's also a lot of fluid building up near your stomach and gut. You probably don't have that long left. Of course, there is still a chance for you to recover from this.
What? Is that really what they said? You're telling me that I don't have that much left to live?
The main doctor didn't make any firm judgments, and he didn't say anything about how much time you have left. But he did confirm that your liver had been in a more dire state than you thought for a very long time.
Talking about days left to live? This has to be a bad dream. I'm only in my 30s. There's still so much I want to do.
I've warned you time and time again that you need to stop drinking. But no, you went off with that woman and drank your fill, right? If you go so far as to take years off your life to spend time with her, you must have been having a good time.
I just simply love drinking. I never really thought that it caused such serious health problems. What's gonna happen? What am I supposed to do?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. Anyway, let's forget that. I've talked to a lawyer about the divorce already.
What do you mean, let's forget this? Are you really planning on taking money from me in this divorce while I'm so ill?
What does it matter that you're sick? The only thing that matters to me is that my husband wasn't faithful to me. You being ill has nothing to do with that.
Is this really the end for me?
If it ends like this, you have no one to blame but yourself. You brought about the end. Well, good luck with your treatment. Wouldn't it be nice if a miracle happened?
I know you didn't mean that.
Of course not. I told you I don't care anymore. Did you expect me to console you or something? If you want that, go call your lover. You said she was your girlfriend now, right? I'm sure she'll treat you nicely. After that, I realized the divorce with David and got a nice settlement from him too. David's condition had seemed to stabilize while he was in the hospital, so they let him check out of the hospital and recover at home. But then again, his symptoms got worse and worse, so he moved into his mother's house so that she could look after him there. Apparently, his girlfriend tried to go and visit him while he was there, but David's mother kept turning her away and she was unable to visit him at all. A few months after the divorce, David passed away. His girlfriend tried to go to his funeral as well, but it didn't turn out well. I heard that David's mom slapped her in the face, yelling that it was her fault that her son died before kicking her out. I didn't go to the funeral, but I did go to place a few flowers on his grave the following day. Rebecca was there too, and was very friendly to me despite how she must have been feeling. She did keep talking badly about David's girlfriend. She seemed to really resent and blame her for what happened. I'm sure that her heart was really broken by her son's untimely death. Although I feel bad for her, I haven't gone to visit her or seen her anywhere since that day. I'm going to make sure that I and those around me who I care about take better care of their health to avoid anything like this from happening.